കണ്ടോ അങ്ങോട്ട് പോവുക. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് വന്നു. Good morning, students. Last class we had discussed first three stanza of The Patriot by Robert Browning. Today we will discuss last three stanzas. What is the fourth stanza says? The scene described in this stanza presents contrast to the scene in stanza 1. In stanza 1, what happened? The poet got a hero's welcome. Here, what is happening? Now, the roofs of the houses are empty. Nobody is there to greet or see the patriot. Everybody in the town has gone to the place where the patriot is going to be hanged. That is where Shambles Gate. There are only a few sick and diseased people left behind. They have been set in the windows so that they could see him being dragged through the street. Everybody in the town agrees that the best place of the show is at the scaffolds. That is the fourth stanza describes. I hope that you understood fourth stanza. As I told you, it is the opposite to first stanza. That first stanza, what is happening? He got a hero's welcome, but in fourth stanza, he has taken to Shambles Gate for what? To be hanged. So that is the fourth stanza says. Then the fifth stanza, what is happening? How he is carried to Shambles Gate. Listen. The patriot's position has turned upside down. In the first stanza, he has given a hero's welcome. Now he is drenched in rain and looks miserable. He is miserable at heart too. His hands are so tightly tied behind that the rope cuts into his skin. Now, instead of flowers, some people throw stones at him. He feels his forehead is bleeding. He can only feel it. He cannot see it, but he can only feel it. He cannot touch his injury because his hands are tied. People throw stones at him because of wrongs he has committed in the year gone by. Though it appears he himself is not aware what wrong he has done. Even the reader is in the dark about it. Nobody understands what is the reason behind this. That is the fifth stanza says. In sixth stanza, what he says? He says everything will decide by God. God will decide everything. Listen, the fifth stanza says, the patriot came along the same street along which he is going. But there is a world of difference between the two occasions. Here, the poet describes the fickle-mindedness of people. Now see, when he came, he was welcomed as a dignitary. That means he got a hero's welcome. He was ready to do anything for the people. He was looked upon as a patriot, but now he is looked upon as the most abominable. Okay. But now he is looked upon as the most wanted traitor. He thinks of many heroes who have fallen in their glory. It gives him some solace. Now he has accepted his fate. But his faith in God is unshaken. That means he says that Everything is decided by God. He thinks if he had been rewarded by the world, he would have not been rewarded by God. Now, the world has not rewarded him. God will reward him because he feels he is innocent. So, he is safer in heaven than in the corrupt world. So, this is the poem says. You just go through the poem or write the summary of the poem and understand the poem. Okay? Please read it and understand. Write the summary in the copy. Okay? Please do and learn it properly, because this time for the board exam this chapter came, the Patriot came. I know it is very difficult to write the inner meanings of the chapter. Please go through that, learn it and write. Thank you so much.